What can you do in 3.6 seconds? In Porsche's new 911 Carrera 4 GTS equipped with the optional PTK gearbox tested here, the answer is sprint from 0-62 miles per hour. And it'll take you nearly as long to get your breath back, too. As with the rest of Porsche's GTS models, this latest variant of the 911 sports car adds an even sharper edge. The company's engineers have released more power and served up more grip, to put the focus firmly on the scintillating driving experience. The GTS uses the same 3.0-liter twin-turbo flat-six as the regular Carrera and Carrera S, but Porsche has developed a new turbo that boosts power to 444 bhp. Upgraded compressors also take torque to 550 New Mexico, delivered from 2,150 RPM 5,000 RPM. Inevitably, the engine in this force-fed GTS will be compared with the instantaneously responsive naturally aspirated unit in its predecessor. And like the standard car, the same caveat applies. There's a pause no longer than the blink of an eye as you apply full throttle in the turbo's build boost. The response is better in the Sport and Sport Plus driving modes, but you still notice it, simply because the GTS hardwires you deep into the driving experience. However, when the full assault hits, it's incredibly strong, surging the car forward on a wave of torque. A sports exhaust is standard, and the GTS gets tweaked silencers to release a few more decibels, another issue with turbo engines that can dampen oral appeal. As the rev counter needle sweeps past 5,000 RPM, the 911 single-S motor howls away behind you, revving all the way to 7,500 RPM with what feels like a slightly stronger rush to the rev limiter than in a Carrera S liftoff, and the exhaust gurgles and crackles away, adding plenty of character, even if it's a little contrived. How the car steers is anything but, though. Porsche has continued to refine its electric power steering system, and the GTS's setup is genuinely lovely. The speed, weight and how the front axle responds to inputs are perfectly judged, and it's made all the more exhilarating by the level of grip on offer. For a big car it's agile, and our test model wasn't even fitted with the 1,530 pounds optional rear wheel steer system. However, PTK cars do get Porsche torque vectoring, plus an active rear differential to help here. On greasy Welsh roads, the Y-Track and four-wheel drive give massive traction, and you can lean on the chassis harder than you'd think because it so clearly tells you how much grip is on offer at each corner. And there's a lot. Combined with PTK, it's the perfect way to pick apart a beer road in miserable winter weather. Pull the right paddle and the 7-speed dual-clutch box is a shift slot home without hesitation, and without interruption of drive to the wheels. The rear-driven, 7-speed manual GTS may be more involving, but this 4-wheel drive auto still offers that beautiful 911 chassis balance if you're prepared to work hard enough to unlock it.